What up, YouTube? It's your boy tonyG here with Game 3 of the hyped up finals. Or not finals, just a hyped up best of 3 series that we have been going into. Hope you enjoyed that little hype up montage to get you pumped up for this. Boxer up here, finally gonna get a taste of Zerg. And tonyG gonna be the Protoss. He's gonna get lucky in getting his best matchup in his all of matchups, I guess. Just his favorite one. Protoss versus Zerg. Let's see how it goes. Typically, you like to just see a Zerg choke up with the hatchery. Usually what happens. If you know it's a Protoss, you can pool first. But he doesn't know. He's just random versus random. He's gonna hatchery at the choke. Safest open that there is out there. And let's see how tonyG opens. He's gonna get his 2 gateways safely at home. We'll see if he does just a standard 2-gate, 2-pylon nexus into quicker tech, or what he does. That's what it looks like he's gonna do. One of tonyG's safest opens, what he does versus people he hasn't really played against too much. Nice and safe. As long as you're not playing against Mamba's Terran, right? Because we've seen him get owned several times doing this, trying to just play it safe versus Mamba. But this is not Mamba, this is Boxer, and Boxer is Zerg, so I don't think we're going to be too worried. He is going to throw down that Nexus, start up these 2 Zealots. And yeah, he's just going to play it nice and safe. Nothing too aggressive, nothing too risky. Gonna throw down that second pylon, and Boxer is gonna throw down his first gas pretty quickly, 2-minute mark, quicker than usual. He is a low money expert, so he can do these risky things and get something like the Zergling speed and make it worth it because he's got the micro and the APM to keep up and make it worth it. The first probe is going to go out and see the Overlord, so he knows that it's now a Zerg, and he will now be able to play accordingly. Because yeah, it's always helpful. The quicker you know what you're playing against, the better, because then you can prepare earlier, right? The earlier you can prepare, the better your build will be, the faster your build will be, and just, yeah, everything. The first probe going to go in, see that there's 2 Sunkens and quite a few Zerglings out. Boxer's not sure. His Overlord did kind of go in the middle, but he's not sure if this is a mid build or not. His Overlord now is going to go check it out and see that it is, in fact, not a mid build. The 2 Zealots are going to run back here because they did see quite a few Zerglings out. The layer going down very quickly for Boxer. It looks like he's probably going to go right into Muta. A lot of pro players like to just do this 2-hatch Muta build, which is crazy. I don't understand how it works, but they make it work sometimes. I've never once been able to do that as a Zerg player and be successful. But I also don't have the stacked Muta micro like these guys do. He'll use the Overlord to stack the Mutas and get extra work done. Cannon going to go down at home to play it safe because he does not want any Zerglings to come by. 2 gas started. His Cybernetics core nearly finished. The first Zergling is going to finally scout and see what he's playing against. He's going to see everything. He's going to get in and get a nice good scout. See this core timing just finishing. See how many gateways there are. 5 gateways is more than usual. He's not going to be sure if it's just going to be tonyG's classic mass break that he recently stole from Pro Chosen. He's not quite sure. Boxer is a big fan. Shout out to Boxer, probably watching this. Big fan of my YouTube channel, one of my 13 subscribers, so he knows how tonyG likes to play this. There we go. The Spire is going to go down right away. 2 more gas going to go up. Let's see how tonyG responds. The first Zealot's going to come in and check it out, see if they're going to get anything done. And they're going to throw down 2 pylons. He thinks that maybe since this hatchery is way out the front that he might be able to attack it with cannons. I like that thinking. Another Zergling is going to sneak in here with 5 HP and see what's going to going on. He's going to possibly scout yeah, he will keep going. He's going to scout that there is Dragoon range going down, that there is Zealot leg speed going on. So it looks like Tony is going to oh, there's the Templar of Archives. Looks like he is possibly, I don't even remember what I did this game. He is possibly going to try to break if he can get this hatchery down with the cannons. A little bit of a poke battle going back here. The Zerglings trying to prevent these cannons from going on, and these Zealots trying to stop these Zerglings from taking out the cannons, while also not dying to all of these sunken colonies. We have more Zealots coming up here to support the crew. The Templar of Archives is going to finish. Probably going to start start Psystorm immediately. The first Muta's now going to pop out. Not much back at home. Only 2-3 cannons really protecting the main. So we'll see how this goes. The Muta's first 5 Mutas going to pop out. Or 8 Mutas possibly. 8 Mutas. But he's not going to group them all up together. He's going to send them. Hey, look at there. Speaking of our boy, joining some low money maps there. Going to send his first group of Mutas out. Tony must have scouted this. Or yeah, I guess he does see the Mutas. Throwing down 3 robotics facilities out front. Let's see how these Mutas go. Doing some stack attack. There's not much here. Only 4 Mutas. So these 3 cannons are actually going to be enough for now. Taking out the first cannon. Well, right as these new cannons popping, and it looks like they're going to be just in time to prevent this from doing too much damage. The more mutas piling in, trying to take out these cannons, but not doing enough, I don't think. So let's take out the side. Are they gonna be in range? Alright, gonna only 5 mutas. See, like, in my fastest brain, this doesn't feel like it's really doing anything. But in the low money brain, I guess something is better than nothing. I don't know. Gonna start out his Reavers. Couple Dragoons out here. Gonna push these very small group of mutas away. He was prepared, luckily, with enough cannons to prevent that from doing too much damage. And he's gonna throw down a couple Stargates. Realizes that his economy has to be very far ahead if he's got mutas out this quickly, because that is very quick to have mutas out on the map. And he's going to try to fastest his way to a win. A Corsair, Reaver, High Templar, pretty good combination. He still hasn't lost any Zealots, really. And the cannons were able to take out that front hatchery. The Dragoons are going to come up here and save the Stargate. The mutants just trying to pound away, trying to micro their little hearts out. But it is not going to be enough. Continuing to build cannons and probes at home. Doesn't look like much other tech is going to be built. It looks like he's going to go just a Reaver Corsair with nice ground army mass. Corsair coming out. Reaver is now starting to get the push. We do have a hive out already. Greater Spire has begun. Looks like his plan is to get some Guardians. Will they be quick enough, or will they be enough? The first Reaver breaking down the first sunken colony. Zealous just waiting for their time to pounce. Oh, a dumb Reaver being a dummy dumb. Gonna get shot down. Second Reaver gonna be microed a little bit better. First Corsair's coming out, trying to find where those mutants are, making sure that there's no Overlord scout and everything. It's always nice to clear out the size of Overlord, so if you do drop, White has the least amount of time to prepare for it. He's got all 5 gas up at home, which is going to give Protoss plenty of gas, even with all of this in the very beginning stages. More Spines getting down. These mutas trying to do what they can. It now looks like the Zealots have decided that there is enough for them to go, enough room for them to get in here and do significant damage. The Reavers pushing in with the Dragoons following in. Corsairs should be coming in to help out here as soon as they can. It looks like, oh, there we go, all the rest of the gas going down. Tony's ready for phase 2 if this does not work. But it looks like it will probably work. Only drones popping out. Yeah, GG. tonyG's Protoss. Too powerful, too strong. The muta build was very risky by Boxer. If I didn't have any cannons at home, that could have done pretty good damage, because if that's killing all the probes and I don't have, like, that could have been GG if it was caught off guard. But luckily Tony built some cannons, and those cannons gave him enough time to build even more cannons to protect his main, to get all of his infrastructure up, and have his attack destroy that choke. A nice clean victory by tonyG. Protoss versus Zerg is extremely difficult for the Zerg player, and especially if you're against tonyG Protoss. Anyway, tonyG ends up winning this best of 3 versus the Gosu Boxer. Sneaks in a couple of Swarms and a couple of Reavers and a couple of Protosses versus Zergs. Got destroyed in that Terran versus Protoss, but in the end, he wins the best of 3. GG, and until next time.